They say it's only 13 kilometers of water separating Europe from Africa. Just 13. So why has no bridge ever been built? Some blame politics, some blame money. But I found out the real reason, and I wish I hadn't. I first stumbled onto the mystery while scrolling late at night. An article claimed that dozens of proposals to build a bridge across the Strait of Gibraltar had been abandoned without clear explanation. Billions were invested, studies were conducted, and yet every project mysteriously collapsed. The official reason? Unstable waters, dangerous currents. But the deeper I dug, the more I realized the truth wasn't scientific. It was something far darker. I found a contact online, a Spanish engineer who had worked on one of the projects back in the 1980s. When I asked him why the bridge was never built, he refused to answer at first. Finally, after hours of silence, he wrote, "That water isn't meant to be crossed. Men tried. Men disappeared. Don't ask again." Before I could reply, his account was deleted. That should have been my warning to stop. But instead, I booked a flight to Tangier, Morocco, and then took a boat toward the strait itself. The waters looked ordinary at first. Sunlight shimmered. Cargo ships passed. Tourists snapped photos. But when the boat slowed near the narrowest point, I felt it immediately, an unnatural pressure in my chest. The waves didn't roll like normal, they pulsed, as if the sea itself was breathing. Fishermen in Tangier whispered about a red zone, a patch of water that swallows anyone who dares to linger. I asked if it was real. They just shook their heads and told me not to speak of it. That night, I stood on the cliffside overlooking the strait. Far below, I saw it. Dark ripples spreading out in perfect circles, glowing faintly crimson under the moonlight. And then a sound carried across the water. Not waves, not wind, a voice, low, whispering, calling. Part 5. The Secret Records. Back in Spain, I broke into an old maritime library. Records from centuries past confirmed it. 1712, an entire fleet vanished after attempting to map the strait. In 1943, a Nazi U-boat surfaced, the crew half mad, claiming the ocean screamed. And in 1971, an unfinished blueprint of a European-African bridge was found abandoned, its last page scrawled with a warning, "It will not let us." Part 6. The Encounter. On my last night, I drove back to the cliffside. Something inside me needed proof. As midnight struck, the sea began to move. The red glow widened. Shapes rose from the water. Too tall, too thin, humanoid but wrong. They stared upward, their faces pale as bone, their mouths opening in silent screams. And then they looked directly at me. The ground shook, my vision blurred. When I woke up, it was morning. I was lying alone in the sand, but my phone was gone, my camera was gone, and etched into the rock beside me were 3 words I did not write. No bridge ever. Ending, that was 6 months ago. Since then, I've tried to tell people, but nobody listens. Maybe you'll dismiss this as just another creepy story. But the next time you look at a map and wonder why Europe and Africa remain divided by just 13 kilometers of water, remember this: some distances are not meant to be crossed.